Nearly 20 days now, we've seen this war raging on, and it's led to a lot of civilian casualties as well. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has, of course, been leading from the front. There's been a lot of talk about how he's shown courage, he's shown resilience in the face of this conflict. What you see on your screens is the Ukraine president paying a visit to wounded Ukrainian soldiers at a hospital. Russia's continued its assault on Ukrainian cities. Remember that Zelensky has made it very clear he's not fled either from Ukraine. He is currently in Kyiv, and that image of him visiting the wounded is also from a hospital in Kyiv. Air raid alerts have been sounded in 19 of 24 Ukrainian regions. A school in the city of Mykolaiv was hit by a Russian missile. We don't know about casualties just yet. Russia's continued targeting key Ukrainian facilities, particularly the air defense being put up by Ukraine. Several Ukrainian airfields, air bases are being targeted over the weekend. That's again happened. You have Bishi village of Ukraine that's come under a Russian missile attack. Multiple houses and buildings were damaged. Ukrainian forces have shot down 4 planes and 3 choppers on Sunday. Zelensky reiterated his demand to close the skies above Ukraine. The president warned, claiming if skies are not closed, it'll be a matter of time before Russian missiles hit NATO territory. He's been appealing to the West to take this very, very important step. Zelensky in his latest address also said that Ukraine has been able to evacuate nearly 1,25,000 people through humanitarian corridors and now aims to send aid to Mariupol, which has come under massive Russian attack.
Неділя, але хто зараз зважає на це? 8 років.
Important about today, about war. We will win. Glory to Ukraine. We were able to evacuate nearly 120,000 people using humanitarian corridors. The main task now is Mariupol. Our diplomatic effort is focused on aid to reach the city.
Росія втратила тисячі одиниць військової техніки.
And India Today's reporters have been getting you every update from the ground. Right now, we're focusing on what's happening close to the capital city of Kyiv, in the suburbs where things are going from bad to worse because Russia is trying to enter into the capital city of Kyiv. Gaurav Sawant spoke to the mayor of Belasarka. This is a suburb of Kyiv, and he's confirmed that Russia is trying to enter from every direction and they try to stall them, particularly from the south.
Preparations intensifying for the defense of Kiev, and we are in Belasarkov. This is about 70 kilometers from Kiev, and with us is the mayor. This is the access from the south. We've been talking about the north, northwest and west, 3 approaches to Kiev that the Russians are trying to advance from. In the south, they are being stopped, and with us is the mayor of Belasarkov. Sir, what's the current position right now?
Звичайно, наше місто, як і всі великі міста України, були здійснені ракетні удари з сторони електропостачання, водопостачання, газозабезпечення, а також теплопостачання.
Today the situation in Belasarkov is stability. All the life support system works stably, but we also was attacked by Russian Federation army. We have some missiles here.
So there was a missile strike. There have been missile strikes here. Now, this is quite a militarized zone, even as we speak. Everyone's carrying a weapon. The mayor himself is carrying his assault rifle. His team that work with him, they are armed with their weapons, walking alongside him. Is a Russian invasion or a Russian attack from this flank also expected, like Brovary or in Irpin and Bucha? The Russians are trying to advance from there. What about this place?
Поки що на нас атаки не було. Було декілька диверсійних груп.
No, the situation in Belasarkov is stable. We had some sabotage groups, but now it's liquid.
They've been liquidated.
We'll
That's a very important point that you make. The mayor is making a very important point about sabotage. Russian infiltrators, they are coming into the system not with their weapons. Their weapons are already here, and then they attempt to target the Ukrainian security forces from behind. And that is where, if you notice this change in the armband, it used to be yellow earlier, it's blue now. It's to keep an eye on who's on the Ukrainian side and who's on the Russian side. But there were some missile attacks that took place in Belaserkov. What was the damage like?
3 людини загинуло, на жаль, і 12 людей поранено. Також є зруйновані будівлі і, звичайно,
we have 3 deaths and 12 wounded. Some building is destroyed, but
You're fighting on.
Yeah.
Okay. In this locality, there have been some missile strikes. Some military installations have also been targeted by the advancing Russian soldiers. But is Kyiv safer from the south side as the Russians approach from the north and the northwest?
сьогодні в Україні немає міста, де би було безпечно знаходитись, тому що ми бачимо,
There are today no safe cities here in Ukraine because we see that missiles attack is on the west, on the south also.
Well, that's an important point. For speaking to us here on India Today, Mayor, many thanks, sir. Ma'am, many thanks. So, protecting the city, but making a very important point. No city is safe from a Russian missile attack. These attacks continue, but ground forces are being stalled at multiple locations. The pitched battles for the control and defense of Kiev continue. With cameraman Pawan Kumar at Belaserkov on the southern axis to Kyiv, Ukraine, Gaurav Sawant for India Today.